So it's been a couple months since I did the last tour of the store, and since then I've put about 100 lots into auctions, one of which is ending today and another that is on the 18th. So I've cleared up stuff and I bought stuff since, so figured I might as well show you kind of what it looks like now. I do need to get the foyer here, or the entranceway, cleared up a little bit. It's starting to get a little crowded. I've got to move some stuff around. So anyway, yeah, so that's kind of what the front looks like at the moment. This side of the front is still looking the same pretty much. Some stuff is sold, of course, but it may look the same. And then the offices, the entranceway to the office is getting a little crowded here. I got to maneuver a few things around, but anyway, the office spaces are here. We've got the low mold section. It's stacking up. I'd like to get some of these moved out. Hopefully with Christmas coming, these will go. I was hoping that with Halloween coming that these would all sell, but no such luck. Anyway, yeah, got a lot of stuff moved around and in and out. So I've got some room up top there. I should probably put some stuff up there. But everything's there. And I've got 2 gramophones now, which I really need to sell at least one of them, get them gone. That one's not working properly, unfortunately. It said it was working at the auction listing. It is not. Spring's a little too weak to play anything, so they probably just wound it up and didn't really actually play a record. Anyway, whatever. Happens. It's buyer beware in a lot of cases, so you never know. And get the other room here, and please ignore the maple bugs that are kicking around on the floor. I can barely keep up with the things. They tend to die and end up sitting on the floor. But yeah, they're making their way into the building somehow, probably through the crack in the front door or something. But anyway, so we still got stuff. I've got this rocker on Facebook Marketplace, and somebody offered me $40 for it. I've got $75 on it now. So I countered with $65, and then they offered $50, and that was going to be their top dollar or whatever. I still declined, because it's worth about 80 or 90 at least, but I got 75 on it. I'm willing to let it go for 65, but still no bites. But yeah, brown furniture, unfortunately, it's kind of fallen off, but it's just the way it goes. Still have the stained glass window, which I'm surprised, probably because it's got the couple little breaks in it. But anyway. Yeah, and on to the main store. So we'll go into the architectural area, I guess. And I've added stuff and added shades and such to the bins. Sold a little bit here and there. But, so the walls do change, believe it or not. Some stuff sells and I add stuff, etc., etc. So, but actually, I should put this opener on one of the Facebook groups, because I think it belongs to a machine actually. So, but whatever, it's here eventually. Yeah. So anyway, got lots of stuff still. This area got cleaned up nicely. I've got to deal with this stuff here, with some track components for rolling doors. that I picked up, and I picked up the lot for a tin that was in the lot, and ended up with a bunch of that track. So I don't know, not sure what I'm going to do with it, whether I should scrap it or maybe hang on to it. It's got some value, so excuse me. Anyway, so yeah, this is a neat fixture. This is out of the Festival Cinema in Winnipeg. It was an Art Deco light fixture. I got 3 of them originally, enough to make 2 because they were broken, unfortunately. So I got 2 complete ones out of it. Cut glass and everything for it. Then somebody stole one of them when I was in another location. So now I've only got 1. Kind of annoying. Thieves really tick me off. Scammers and criminals, just, yeah, really annoying. Because you work hard and everything, and you're a small business, you can't afford to absorb theft so much. You know, it's really annoying. Anyway, get off my soapbox. Yeah, so more stuff. If you've got coffee pots, percolators and stuff, I've got stuff for the vacuum coffee pots. I've got lids for percolator pots and such. So yeah, you might want to check your percolators and such and see if you need any lids. And yeah. So anyway, we'll go back here, kind of behind the counter area. Still a public area, but it's behind the counter. Oh, there's a crooked. Oh, there we go. Now everything else looks crooked. Oh boy. Anyway, got a lot of Colemans at the moment. The pressure lamps. I've got tons of pressure lamps. Don't have that many camping lanterns. I've got, what, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 camping lanterns. Not all Colemans. Excuse me. And 2 of them are Tillies, I think, that are over here. These are called Tillies. These ones here, these 2 here. I think they're out of Australia. I think it is. Something like that. And yeah, so I don't have that many camping lanterns, but I got lots of these pressure lanterns. So if you're into Colemans and you're coming by and you're a serious buyer, I can give you a heck of a deal on pressure lamps on the lantern types, or the lamp types. I would give you one heck of a deal just to move them along because they're piling up. I don't like having so many. There's time for them to go. Time for them to move. Anyway, there's some good ones there. There's that one in particular is a really decent one. I think I've got, what, $3.95 on it. There's a lot of other ones as well. So if somebody were to come along and interested in packing them themselves, I would probably sell them all for 50% off just to sell them, just to get them all gone. So keep that in mind if you're into Colemans and you're coming through. Yeah. Anyway, got more stuff. So yeah, this is my mess behind the counter. Yeah, so we got lots. Got my showcases and such out here. Catalogs. Sold the odd catalog here and there. Not tons of them, but have been selling a few here and there. Coil lamps. Not a lot have been going. I have sold a few pieces. I do have customers for them, but they don't sell as fast as I would like. So I'm really starting to pare down on them and basically not buy a lot of especially the common stuff. If it's uncommon, I'll still buy it, but it's got to be priced right because they sit around too long. So But anyway, there's some more stuff. I'm surprised the All-Star Hockey hasn't sold. Of course, it's not really in the kind of eye level. It's a little high for eye level. And cases and such. I used to collect these decanters. They're back bar decanters from like a saloon type setup. I used to collect them. That's why I've got several of them. And we've got a lot of the souvenir china wares from small town Manitoba all over the place. And up there as well. I'm trying to show you some of the stuff that maybe you haven't seen before. Stuff that that I didn't show in other videos. Especially stuff in the showcases. I tend to miss that stuff when I'm doing videos, so I'll show you some of it. Got quite a bit of stuff in the cases, and I really need to have somewhere else to put the stuff that I've got in front of the cases, because people don't see the stuff in the cases a lot of times. You've kind of got to make a special effort to look. So, and people generally just kind of miss the stuff. Anyway. But yeah, I'd like to find somewhere else to put this stuff here. Some sort of shelf system that you can pull them out and look at them or something. I don't know. We'll see. It'd probably work right here. I've got kind of an empty gap now there, but I don't want to clutter it up too much. Anyway, here's the walls and the art and such. And no, it's not 3:30 or 3:45. That clock is running fast and it's driving me crazy. I keep trying to adjust it and such, and I can't quite get it to run in time. But it's a cool clock, but no such luck. Anyway, let's get back here a bit. So anyway, make sure you like and comment, say hi, or just let me know what you spotted in the pictures that you really liked, or in the video that you really liked, your favorite item, something like that. And if you're coming by or something, let me know. If you're making plans to come out this way, let me know. I'm open by appointment, as well as being basically open 12 to 5, 7 days a week, even in the winter. So definitely let me know, and if you're coming by, call ahead just in case, because I do take off the odd day, and I would like to do a few thrift shop runs and maybe even go picking once my shoulder gets back in order. Picking in the winter, though, is not fun. I tend to target warm places like old stores and such in the winter, so I don't have to crawl around in the snow. But anyway, this is the book section, by the way. That's what I'm paging through now. It's all Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta, BC, Canadian history, general books in vintage in general, all sorts of historical, biography, weird subject matter, unusual stuff, Western. Let's see. I've also got a little medical and that sort of stuff in here as well. And before we get on to the tools and stuff there, I think we'll just scan this other side. Got lots in the shelves. So, but I sold a tea set the other day. I was happy. I was sold a tea set. So yeah, I've got a tea set sold, silver plate tea set. They're not fast movers, so I was happy to move that. Regular customer picked it up for a wedding gift for somebody. So yeah. And I could still do some paring down of some of the glass and china and such. I need an auction that is kind of more of that sort of stuff, so it'll maybe get some action. So we'll see. Still waiting for an auction to come up that I can sign in for that stuff. I got a messy phone section down here. I'm surprised this hasn't sold yet, this Sam Park sign, but you never know. Anyway, yeah, get on to the tools. We've got some of the toolbox lids. Got a gear cover there, which you may have seen in previous videos. I'm surprised again that this fixture hasn't sold. It's a cool one. Might have to put it on Facebook and try to market it a little better. And the tools, I have been selling bits and pieces of the tools. They have been going, so I see a spot here for it would work for one of the wrenches, so we'll put it up there. Anyway, so yeah, tools, man cave type stuff, and the literature and the like. And if you need license plates, I got lots of license plates. Got 2 bins full here. I just put a whole bunch of the vintage electronics on Facebook Marketplace, so hopefully some of it'll sell. I've gotten one message since yesterday on one piece, that's all. It's kind of a limited market here for electronics. There just isn't the population that I can really draw from that would have interest in this stuff. But you've got to try. And if you see something you're interested in, there's a lot of stuff I will ship. You know, if it's bread box size or smaller, I'll ship it, more than likely, or most things, not everything, but most things. So if you see something you're interested in, let me know. I've got lots of John Deere manuals. That's what all these are right now. So if you need a John Deere manual, let me know. Maybe I've got it. And we've got automotive, transportation type stuff, gas station, etc. And dealers, I do wholesale. So if you're coming through and you're interested in spending $1,000 or more or so, I do wholesale. So come by. I do dealer discounts, so it doesn't have to be $1,000, but it's nice when it's that sort of money. It kind of makes things worthwhile. And of course, the more you buy, the cheaper things can get, depending upon what it is. Obviously, it's some super high-end, fantastic piece. It's not going to go for 50% off, but there are things I will let go for that, like those Coleman lamps. Like I mentioned. So anyway, got lots of other stuff. I'm surprised again this Canada's Pride piece hasn't sold, but it's a neat piece. It's kind of obscured by all the scouting stuff, so that could be part of it. Yeah, so we've got some glass and such here as well, some more art glass. Bit of cranberry there, bit of diner related stuff. I've got a few things mixed in that probably shouldn't be there. Some of the art pottery should be up front, but whatever. So you got to look a little bit through here because some of it's scattered. I try to keep stuff semi-organized, but it doesn't always work. You try to keep stuff organized so that it fits into kind of theme areas. Like this, it's a general store area, for example, this aisle on either side. But let's scan everything here. So yeah. So like I said, if you're a dealer and you're seeing stuff, And if you are coming through and you see stuff now that you want, that we can make a deal on, as long as it's paid for, I don't mind holding stuff for a period of time, for a short period of time, a month or two type thing, you know. I'm a little limited on storage space, so don't go too crazy. Although if you're buying lots, I don't mind if you're buying lots, and we can work out a deal. And I can store stuff for a while if necessary. But make sure you are coming through. I don't want to store it for a year. I've got one piece that's sitting in the hallway that a customer bought, a big wheel. They still owe $20 on it, and it's been here for almost a year, or more than a year now. And they're local. They're not that far away, but the person who bought it has been ill and has had surgeries and such, and is in chronic pain, etc., etc., and you know, you don't want to push it, but on the other end of it, I can't sit on stuff so long. You try to be nice, and you kind of sometimes get taken advantage of that way. But what do you do? Anyway, you know, I've kind of thinned out the Pyrex and Fire King a bit. There's only a little bit here now. But there'll be a bunch going up for auction soon. And yeah, so we got some medical stuff here as well, and a lot of souvenir wear, Winnipeg related stuff, small town related. There is some U.S. stuff mixed in as well. A lot of neat bits. Like, they're really tough to show you on camera, a lot of this stuff. So it's kind of, you should come by and take a look. Glen Ewan, Saskatchewan, that plate is from. But anyway, yeah, we've got lots of cool stuff. I tend to get a lot of compliments on the store in the last year. It's been good. Been pleased with the compliments. There's a lot of people that seem to really like the store, which is good. Must be doing something right. So yeah. Hopefully you can actually see in there. I should do a Saskatchewan side, I suppose. I could revamp stuff and maybe create a Saskatchewan cabinet. But I don't know if I've got it quite enough to fill one. And a lot of Winnipeg stuff. If you collect Winnipeg stuff, come on by, because I got tons of it from my previous collection. So I got lots and lots of it. And like I said, I've got souvenir wear from all over the place in Canada. Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta, BC, Ontario, Nova Scotia, Quebec, Newfoundland. I think I got something for Newfoundland. I got the odd US piece. There's a piece from Minnesota hiding back there. Yeah, there's lots of neat stuff. If I didn't own the shop, I would be impressed as well, I would think. If I say so myself. Anyway. And got the vintage clothing area still here. I really need to do some pricing in here. It's not all priced out properly yet. I still need to tag a lot of it. I gotta take the time and just do it. Probably in the next couple weeks I'll be able to do that. I'll do a lot more pricing in there. I do sell the odd piece, but vintage clothing doesn't sell real well in the country. It's more of a city thing, it seems. So it's the railway stuff. It kind of got pared down a bit with a couple customers. I had customers in that were from a museum that actually bought some stuff. They spent about $500 on railway stuff, so I was pleased with that. It's rare that a museum will buy stuff. A lot of times, a small museum especially, they usually want the stuff donated, and I can't really afford to donate stuff. I'm a business. Although I do donate the odd thing still. I've got a piece out in the foyer, in the entranceway, that I think I'll be donating to the Austin Thresherman's Museum, or Agricultural Museum, I guess it's technically called. I do have some uranium glass. Got a few pieces here. 1, 2, 3 pieces, 4 pieces, 5 pieces, I guess. The one in the back does not glow. The big one, I don't think, from what I recall. And got a Medalta section here, and some here. There's a couple lamps there, a couple lamps right there that are Medalta, and then some miniatures from various potteries, and some spongeware, which is great stuff. I love it, but it doesn't sell very well for some reason. But yeah, anyway, don't know why. Probably some more stuff I would sell for, probably a good discount anyway. I don't know. We'll see how much you buy if you're interested. So yeah, and the toy section needs to be spiffed up again. It kind of gets strewn about fairly quickly, and Barbies haven't been selling, despite it being the big Barbie movie didn't seem to help at all. But whatever. More stuff. I could probably afford to put in another 20 lots into that one auction, but I'm limited to 50-ish. So, and it's apparently the auction in November is packed right now. So I don't want to add too much more. I don't want to end up it going for nothing. That's the problem with auctions that have a lot of stuff. If the interest kind of wanes by the end of the auction, then stuff starts going for $2 and $1, and whole tables for $2 and that sort of thing. So anyway, I guess we're getting near the end, folks. So here's the military section. So I guess that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and check out our other videos on antiquing, picking, thrifting, scrapping, etc. Take care, folks.